Hello, and welcome to the final design presentation for Freeflow Engineering. I'm Giselle, and with me I have Sierra, Calvin, and Juniper. This video serves as a continuation of our 50% design intro video, where we speak more about our project duties and project background. If you'd like to revisit that overview, the link to the intro video is included below. Today, we'll be walking through our final post-reverse osmosis treatment design for the South Coast Water District Tahoney Ocean Desalination Plant. Our final design delivers a complete post-treatment system capable of producing 5 million gallons per day of high-quality potable water, with the ability to expand to 15 million gallons per day in future phases. The purpose of this system is to stabilize RO permeate, remineralize the water, adjust pH, and meet all California Title 22 and EPA drinking water requirements before distribution. Our team was tasked with designing the full post-treatment system needed to stabilize the water, remineralize it, adjust pH, disinfect, and ultimately deliver safe, high-quality drinking water to the South Coast Water District distribution system. In this video, we will present our final treatment solution, discuss the engineering analysis behind it, and explain how it supports the district's long-term water reliability goals.
Drinking water targets were mainly determined using primary and secondary maximum contaminant levels, MCLs and SMCLs, established by state and federal agencies. Some compounds have notification levels below their MCLs. The water our design produces exceeds this level for sodium, so state and local public health departments should be notified. Ammonia already has a low concentration, so we recommend against adding any. Where possible, we recommend using potassium salts, such as potassium hydroxide, over sodium salts, like sodium hydroxide. This will limit the sodium content in the water to protect individuals that require low sodium diets. Lastly, we recommend using chlorine for disinfection. This is needed to meet the minimum free chlorine requirement of 0.2 milligrams per liter. Additionally, an alternative disinfectant, ozone, reacts with bromide to form bromate, a potent carcinogen. While most chemicals are removed following reverse osmosis, our permeate contains a significant amount of bromide. If as little as 4% was converted, we would violate the regulations. UV can also encourage this reaction.
The chemicals used in the treatment train are CO2, which is carbon dioxide, crushed dolomite, which is calcium magnesium carbonate, calcium hydroxide, also known as lime, fluorosilicic acid, and sodium hypochlorite. The way that the train operates is after the RO pre-treatment, CO2 is injected before reaching a static mixer. The CO2 will assist in dissolving the dolomite and the calcium hydroxide by forming carbonic acid with the water. When the water enters the two dolomite contactor beds, the dolomite dissolves and adds calcium and magnesium carbonate, which increases hardness and alkalinity. The water then reaches the rapid mix tank that mixes the calcium hydroxide into the water. Calcium hydroxide will also increase the hardness and alkalinity along with helping stabilizing the pH. After the rapid mix tank, fluorosilicic acid is injected before reaching another static mixer. Fluorosilicic acid is to add the fluoride required by the state. The water will flow into the two clear wells, which sodium hypochlorite is added, which will disinfect, reaching a 5 log removal, and will leave residual disinfection. What this treatment train achieves is 5 log removal, fluoride concentration of 0.9 milligrams per liter, hardness of 277 milligrams as calcium carbonate, alkalinity of 148 milligrams per liter as calcium carbonate, a stabilized pH of 7.71, and an LSI value of 0.08. Our design ensures that the finished water reaches a stable, non-corrosive condition while maintaining compliance with primary and secondary regulation standards and the client's required potable water conditions.
For our cost estimate, we did engineering analysis and construction calculations to determine the final cost of the design. Our chemical dosing calculations included stoichiometric analysis, mass balances for carbon dioxide, and dolomite dissolution, and process modeling for pH stabilization. This design complies with all relevant regulations, including California Title 22 drinking water standards and EPA National Primary Drinking Water Regulations. We developed a detailed 6-month construction schedule covering mobilization, civil and structural work, process piping and clear wall construction, chemical storage equipment, and commissioning. An opinion of probable construction costs was prepared, including chemical storage and sizing, major equipment, contractor fees, and labor into a single estimate. The chemical storage systems were sized for a 30-day operating supply and integrated directly into the final OPCC sheet. These values are consolidated into a single cost sheet for South Coast Water District's review. The overall cost for the project was an estimated $3.2 million, with the highest contributors to the cost being the dolomite contractors, the clear wall construction, and chemical systems.
Although the proposed condition adds less than 5,000 square feet of impervious surface, the site does drain to an environmentally sensitive area, this being the San Juan Creek. Due to this, a best management practice, or BMP, was necessary. This was assumed to be the one along the eastern border of the site to be put in place. To help with storm drainage, there were also 2 proposed storm drain inlets along the road. The piping for these are to follow the storm drainage system already in place for the pre-project condition. These were sized to have a 6-inch diameter for the proposed site runoff capture. Manning's equation was used to size these pipes. Temporary BMPs were necessary for during construction. These included a silt fence around the construction site and storm drainage inlet protection.
Desalination and water treatment are energy intensive. We recommend powering them with renewable energy such as solar to reduce their emissions. However, this significantly increases land use. Brine will be diluted prior to discharge into the ocean to reduce its impact. This project will produce clean water, ensuring reliability and affordability for Californians. Without investment, the cost of living crisis is likely worsened. It will reduce water scarcity by shifting demand away from other threatened sources such as groundwater, and it brings economic benefits, contributing to the $14 to $18 billion per year funding deficit needed to meet California needs while providing 8 jobs per $1 million invested. The water is expected to be cheaper than imported water within 10 years.
Overall, our final design strengthens regional water reliability by reducing South Coast Water District's dependence on imported water, which currently accounts for 85% of its supply. This post-treatment system offers a sustainable, drought-resistant local water source while maintaining high drinking water quality for the community. Thank you for watching our final design presentation. We appreciate the guidance from FELONC and hope our design contributes significantly to the district's long-term water security.